Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to me working on my CRF. This time we're going to be putting everything together and putting the IMS gas tank on, the 5.7 gallon or liter, I think it is, gas tank on. Now, if you watch my other video, I did the emissions delete on this thing, so I am now putting everything back together. I was going to do the 12 o'clock labs mini gauge, but I've decided I will do that when I have more sunlight, so I'm going to try to get this video in for you guys while I still have some light left. So we will get going on it. I will show you guys kind of the process of how to do this. I've already got everything taken off, so if you want to see that part of it, go check out my other video. But let's get to putting this thing all together. So this is our comparison. That's the stock tank. This is the IMS tank. A big difference and a lot more mileage out of this one than that one. So underneath here we have our fuel pump. Now we're going to undo everything here, pop this off, and we're going to throw it on to our IMS tanks. So now it's going to be a 10 millimeter. And hopefully this isn't too difficult. Okay, not bad, not bad. So these are all 10s. All right. And there goes all of those. But there is our fuel pump. So next we're going to install the pump into the IMS gas tank. Now they say it goes like this, so you're going to want to do this. So pump in the OEM flat little metal thing that goes around. So you have the IMS flat washer, the OEM spring washer, and the OEM little holder here. And that's how it's going to go, just like that. And then at the end, don't forget that the cable holder goes right there. So once you do it in that orientation, with the washers like they are, you're going to use the provided bolts that IMS gives you, and you're going to bolt everything in, including this on top right there. This is what it's going to look like after everything is bolted down. So it looks pretty good. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the seat holder bracket. This pretty much, since this tank is bigger, it's going to put it in a different location a little bit, so it still keeps it OEM, but it has to be a little taller because of the tank. So install that next with the supplied bolts. So that's what it's going to look like when it's all put in there. Next you're going to take this little guy and you're going to attach it right there. So try to get this aligned because this will be the top part of your gas tank where it's going to bolt up to. So unfortunately it is starting to turn into night, so I am going to have to start this back up in the morning, but for you guys it'll just be the next clip. But yeah, so we'll get everything together in the morning, so I'll see you guys there. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Granted, it's, you know, the next clip or whatever, but besides the point. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, I'll show you more of getting this thing prepped to be put on the bike. But yeah, that's kind of what it's going to look like. So let's get to it. Alright, next you're going to want to put on this little bracket right here. So this will connect right down here on this part of the bolt. So right there is one connection, and then your top one up there. So throw that on, and then we'll be able to hook up our fuel pump and throw it on the bike, and then I'll show you how to do the fenders. Let's get this gas tank put on the bike here. So we're gonna take it, and we're gonna wanna do our connections. Now it is kind of hard to do this with how big this tank is. And there we are, just like that. Now the trick is to get around the ECU over here, because there's that little bracket in the way. Just like that, we slide right in. Beautiful. So everything should be good. And well, that was fun. Just like that, everything's connected. So it's time to move on to getting these fenders on. So if you notice, the fender doesn't, or the fairing doesn't quite fit. And that is because we have to cut all of those off. So all of those hit right there. So we gotta make this flush. So let's do that. My barbaric way is gonna be with a metal grinding wheel. It should work. So once you cut off those things back here, this is how it's going to look like. So it's pretty dang flush, looks pretty good. So I will get the other side on. So it's going to be bolted right here, and then bolt through there. That's an OEM one, and then that's also an OEM one. So boom, boom, boom. So it'll be there, and then we'll get the other side going, and then piece everything together, and then we'll go for a little ride. So we got both sides on, and it's looking pretty dang good. So that's kind of what it looks like right now. He's bulky all right, but turns just fine, and yeah, it's looking good. So we'll get the rest of the fairings on, and then we'll get the seat on, fill her up with gas, and do her first start in a while. install to put the seat on. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is our IMS gas tank on the CRF450RL. It looks pretty dang beautiful. Should get a lot more gas mileage out of this. Well, not gas mileage, but you know what I'm saying, more mileage. And she's looking good. We'll weigh her down a little bit, but not too bad at all. So we got to fill her up with some gas, and then we got to let the new coolant run through, because remember I did the emission delete and this thing hasn't ran since I've put all the new stuff on. So let's get some gas in there and then we'll start her up. So after all this work, it's finally time to start her up. Let's see how she does. Woo! Look at that. No smog, no nothing. And she's purring right now. But I got my gas light on because we're low. I only filled it up a little bit. So we'll go hit the gas station and fill her up. But first, let me rip her a little bit. Needless to say, this baby is woken up. I was not able to do that before because this thing had like a smog bog pretty much. But this thing is nuts now. It's a true 450 again. It's crazy how detuned they have these bikes just to get them street legal. But it is a true 450. This thing has some balls now. So I would highly recommend doing this along with the ECU. I have the Vortex ECU on here. So I would highly recommend doing that. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helped you out a little bit, getting this tank on. And check out for more videos.